Hey, it's Joseph here. Today we are talking about my daily driver phone over here, which is Samsung Galaxy S10e, and I recently have made a video about this phone versus Samsung Galaxy S22, which is a more recent phone, but I decided to stick with this specific phone. And since that video, I did actually notice that the battery life of this phone has been somewhat reduced than what I expected to be, so I wanted to somehow improve that. And there are a few ways to improve its battery life by doing software tweaks, such as lowering the brightness and turning off the apps and perhaps turning off Wi-Fi and such, but there's a bit of inconvenience factor to that. And also, I don't want to reduce its capabilities. I want to be able to somehow refresh its battery life. Yes, you can replace its actual physical battery inside by paying a fee and having somebody do it for you, or perhaps you can do it yourself, but I wasn't really up for it nor want to pay that price. Therefore, I decided to go down a bit of different route by adding a bit more accessories to my phone. And yes, there are a bit of caveats to that. One of the biggest reason why I stuck with S10e was that it's a small form factor. It fits on my hand perfectly and I am able to operate it without any problem, whereas other bigger phones such as S22, even though it is slightly bigger, it doesn't fit on my hand as comfortably as S10e. Therefore, adding any sort of bulk to this phone will definitely render this phone as not as usable. So I wanted to be careful and I wanted to work around that parameter. And I guess that is a bit of background information how I got about making this video or doing this move. And everything about this phone has been kept as it was. I do have a screen protector, the third-party screen protector on it, since I did scratch the OEM screen protector that comes with the phone, so I added a different type of screen protector. Nothing fancy, it is a plasticky one, and also a thin case from Spigen that I really like. It doesn't add much bulk to it, and it does have a bit of a camera bump around it in the center. And one thing that you may notice is the fact that there's a metallic ring on the back of my phone. So this is the latest addition to improve battery life on this phone. And if you guys know a bit about Apple phones, this may appear a bit like the Apple MagSafe charger, and that is exactly it. So I'm trying to use MagSafe, the magnetic wireless charging capabilities of Apple phone accessories, into this phone and adapt to it. So let me explain further about this specific ring. And I got this product from Amazon, and it is from a company called ESR, and HaloLock Universal Ring was the name for it. ESR seems to be a company who makes different type of charger, magnetic charger for MagSafe devices, and a couple of other phone accessories such as this universal ring. So I decided to go with it, and it kind of looks this way, but you can open this side. So there are a bit of explanation how to install this thing onto your phone, as well as two different type of ring was positioned here. And I took out this one, which was the black version of this ring, and also there is a silver version, as you can see. So depending on your case or overall look that you are going for, you can fit a different one, and you need to put it on top of the case instead of inside. That's what they make it kind of look clear. And there's a bit of insulation devices, so I wanted to kind of show you that. So under this compartment over here, there is this clip thing, and then there is an alignment guide inside here. So based on what they are introducing, you can do it to either the iPhones that doesn't have MagSafe built in, or a Samsung phone. So for the supported Samsung phone is S10e, S10, S20, S21, S10 Plus, S20, S21 Plus are compatible with this specific ring, is what they are telling me. And perhaps this is a bit weird, but what it is trying to do is the fact that there is a USB-C type of plug over here, and then there's a lightning port that is on the other side. And what you will do is the fact that flip your phone over and then grab this clip over here, and insert it on the USB-C side for Samsung phones, or S10e in my case. And then I'll just grab this alignment guide over here, align onto the holes over here, and as I'm guided, the S10e is aligned for the A. And the reason for this is the fact that there is a specific magnetic charging ring that is under here, so we are trying to make sure the center of this ring is aligned with what's inside of the phone, which is kind of hard to do in center and about. So this alignment guide definitely does help, and that was the reason why I got this specific accessories and aligned my ring onto it. Basically, you just take out the ring, undo the sticker, and then make sure you align it perfectly on here. Then you are good to go. And as soon as you do that, you want to pack it back in just in case you need this later on. And I'll also be sure to leave the link in the description. And I have been a big advocate of wireless charging for my phones. Therefore, whenever it is available, I like charging devices wirelessly, and I have wireless charging pads all over my desk and on my bedside table, as well as in my car. Therefore, I can charge my phone without trying to fiddle with the USB-C cables. And even with the ring, I can still use any other wireless charging pads, such as this one over here. It is being fed from this USB-C cable, and then I can lay on top of it and it is going to charge without any problem. And I also tested whether this thing heats up the phone or not, because this is indeed metal. It is not magnetic, it is just metal, but it doesn't heat up at all. So I was surprised to find that this works flawlessly. Now, what we aimed for was the magnetic capabilities, and obviously this Spigen's wireless charging pad does not have any MagSafe or magnetic capabilities, therefore it doesn't really stick to it. However, it does charge everything well. You'll notice that it does say fast wireless charging, which signifies that this is receiving the most amount of power possible. Yes, charging it fast does hurt the battery in some ways, but at this point, I want this to be charging up quickly because it is draining out quickly anyway. And today's video is sponsored by Spigen, and they are a company who makes this type of devices that I'm about to showcase to you. And I am glad that they were able to sponsor this video and showcase a couple of products with me, because I use their product daily, as you have seen, and I really like them. So this specific product over here is again from Spigen and is PF2009 Spigen PowerArc ArcField magnetic wireless charger for MagSafe compatible iPhones and AirPods. However, since we converted our phone into MagSafe compatible phone, we can use this. And it does support one-tap technology, where you just lay your phone down and start charging, as well as being magnetic. And here it does list a couple of other features, such as air boost, overheat protection, intelligent safety, and 24-month of hassle-free warranty. And it does show here that the output is 5 watts and 7.5 watts. So let's go ahead and open this over here. And inside there are a couple more paperwork that shows you thank you note and a manual for you to use. However, I don't think I need that, so let's put that aside and pull out this charger. Here is the charger itself, and it is fairly thin. I would say about 5 mil thick. It does say it is 6 mil thick, so I was quite right. And here is a USB-C port. And notice the cable is not detachable, so you're gonna have to connect this end to the other side. There is no indication in terms of it being powered because it doesn't have any LED lights, but I can put it like this. And it does have a metallic bottom over here with the Spigen logo. And here's a bit of a soft finish over here where it rubs against your phone. So you can just lay them out like that, and then it starts charging. And it does charge indeed, fast wireless charging. And it basically lines up over here and it easily attaches to the phone So in terms of lining up your wireless charging, that becomes really easy, whereas when you have a non-magnetic wireless charging pad, sometimes the alignment on top of here could be a little finicky. So that becomes your fail-safe method, where you can just lay them out on the table over here and then basically drop your phone on there and it is going to start charging. And one of the things that I do not like about this specific magnetic charging method is the fact that it is attached to the cable. Therefore, when you're about to go somewhere else, then you're going to grab your phone and the cable is going to follow you. Either you grab the cable, which is probably not the right way, or just grab the magnetic charger here and pull it away. However, it is quite thin, therefore it is a little bit difficult to do that. So perhaps if the magnetic force was a little less than this, it would have been better. And the next product that I wanted to introduce is this one over here. I don't know how to pronounce this name correctly, but I'm gonna attempt. Niuyane. And it does have this symbol over here. It does describe that it can charge up to 15 watt of wireless charging and built-in magnets and cooling fan. And it is a fast wireless car charger, and it does feature built-in magnets, smart cooling fan, fast charging, and 360-degree rotation for your car mount. Let's open the box. And actually this is an empty box because I actually have been using this device already, but the contents are over here. So I just took this out of my car since I have been using this. However, it does look something like this, and there was a cable included, which is Type A to Type C. Therefore, you can just connect to USB Type A port and then basically connect this and to the Type C underside of this device over here. And there is another clip that is available for your air vent system, which is basically a clip that you mount onto the vent and then just tighten this to clip onto your car's vent. But I found this specific mounting system, which is also included, to be more stable and better connection onto your car air vent than this specific clip and extra ring over here. So let me put that aside, and this is what I have been using. And in terms of mounting method is the fact that you just undo this knob over here, and this sort of hook extends, and once you slot onto your air vent and then you just tighten this knob over here and it starts tightening, therefore hooks onto your air vent securely. And because it does have a leg, it doesn't introduce much of vibration, whereas if you were to use this specific method as your car drives, it is going to bounce up and down, which is what I don't like. And also there is what it seems to be a cable routing hole here, so you can indeed have it up and over onto this slot over here so that the cable is securely locked on there rather than dangling around right underside of this pad over here. And what's most important is the charging capabilities of this charging device over here. So let me go ahead and connect this cable. So as soon as I connect the cable, you'll see that the charging pad sort of lights up like that. And obviously I'm just kind of holding on to it because I have no way to sort of mount on anywhere here. However, you can adjust the rotation here and then lock this in place so that it is securely locked. And it is the same as all other car mount systems that are out there, so you can kind of imagine the same. But I'm gonna have it up like this so you guys could see what that does. And then basically I'm just gonna line this up and just drop it on there, and it is not going to drop. So even on a bumpy road, it is not going to fall off. So I really like that, and when I'm ready to go, I could just pull it off and then I'm good to go. So instead of finding the cable and fiddling underside of your phone, I can basically get in the car and then have it attached to the mounting point like this. So it is very secure and I can drive away. And actually when it is charging correctly, I don't know if you can see, but everything lights up in green, letting you know that it is charging correctly. However, I can't really see it since it is all being covered by the phone. So you'll just know that it is capable of charging when it is lighting up as blue, and when it is actually charging, it's gonna show you green, and you'll also hear the fan noise. I don't know how well you can pick that up on the microphone, but the fan is turning on, therefore cooling down your phone. And this is kind of important because inside of your car, this charging device could heat up quite a lot because either it is exposed in the sun, therefore the black color of this device just heating up, as well as just the inside of the car tends to heat up during the summer years. Therefore, you want to make sure your devices are cool enough. And wireless charging does introduce quite a lot of heat whilst it is transferring the electricity onto your phone. Therefore, you want to make sure it is being cooled properly. And in fact, if the charger itself is too hot, then they are going to stop charging. And I actually have been experiencing this since the days have warmed up. It's just gonna stay stuck on the charger itself. However, it is not going to charge your phone because it is way too hot for it to operate properly. Therefore, it's just gonna wait there until it kind of cools down. Then it is going to start charging your phone up. And if your phone also have been too hot, then it is going to stop receiving wireless charging from other devices. Therefore, they are protecting each other, and it sitting on an air vent. Usually once you turn on the AC, this device is going to cool down, and when it is charging your phone, the fan is going to kick off from its charging pad, therefore further cool both devices. So I really like that feature. Only the downside is the fact that there is a bit of a wind noise when you have this thing being charged. However, I guess that's okay. Usually the car is not as quiet, and I hear the engine sound more so than this soft whoosh sound of the fan. Between the noise and the cooling, I'd rather have a bit of more cooling so that I can make sure I'm cooling both of the devices correctly, because the hot temperature really could be detrimental to your phone batteries. And when you are ready to go away from your car, you can just pull away easily. So that is really convenient. I have been enjoying that thoroughly. You do need a cigarette light charger where it has a USB type A available for the cable that is included on the charger itself, because one end is the USB-C and the other end is USB type A. However, if you have used the other charger that I have showcased on my other video, which provides two different ports of USB Type-C, then you can use USB Type-C to USB-C cable like this one over here and connect onto your charger. So I prefer to use this combination over the one over here. However, you need to make sure they are capable of driving at least 15 watt to enjoy the full capacity or charging rate of these chargers. And I'll be sure to leave those links in the description for you guys to purchase if you are also interested in. And lastly, here is another product, which is sort of my ultimate solution to dying battery of this phone. So this product is again one from Spigen, and the model name of this device over here is PH2100 Arc Hybrid Meg wireless portable charger, and it does have capacity of 5000 milliamp hour battery and includes USB-C to USB-C cable, which you can use for other car charger we have just mentioned. And the specifications are listed over here: air boost, intelligent safety, overheat protection, USB-C port, and 24-month hassle-free warranty, along with 1 meter USB-C to USB-C cable. So let me go ahead and open this. So there is a bit of manual which I won't go on about, and there's a gallium nitride charger introduction along with a thank you card. And then there is the USB Type-C cable, which it was talking about, with a nice cable tie. So you can use this if you would like, and also the charger over here. So here there is a simplistic button over here that lets you know the overall charge of this specific battery bank. And at the bottom you can see the USB Type-C port and nothing around. And on the back is a soft finish just like this one over here. So it is sort of the rubberized finish, and you can basically align this however you want. You can actually go over like this, but there is going to be a magnetic range that's just going to snap onto the device. and that is gonna start charging. Fast wireless charging, so that is charging fastly. However, it is covering up the camera portion, so you can turn it around like this where it lines up with the phone quite well over here, and it is going to start charging your device. Yes, it does add a bit of bulk over here. However, you can basically leave it like this inside of your pocket. It is going to heat up a little bit, not to the extent that it is going to overheat the phone. However, I have experienced it being a bit warm when you leave this on your pocket. However, it is much easier to handle while it is being charged, and it does charge quite quickly. I really like its capabilities of fast charging, as well as just being able to charge quickly without any fiddling with cables. And I can just leave this in my pocket or my bag and just quickly charge my phone and just go about my ways. So here again, I have attached it to my phone, and it is not currently charging because this device is currently sleeping. Therefore, I just press that button and then it is going to start charging my phone. There you go, fast wireless charging. And in terms of the alignment, yes, you can just kind of rotate it like this and then hold it up like so. I don't know why you would do that, but that is possible. And also have it like covering the camera if you would like to. And again, I don't know why you would do that, but I guess the most sort of standard rotation or the alignment is the fact that you do it like this. One of the caveat that I have noticed in terms of the alignment here, when I use the normal camera, which is a one-time zoom, it's not a problem. However, when I use the extra wide camera, then it starts to clip onto the top edge of the charger. Therefore, you can't really use that. However, it's fine. I can still use the one-time zoom and obviously charge my phone. So that is not really an issue, but I wanted to mention that on this video. And one of the facts that I do like about this charger is the fact that it can trickle charge. So I can connect onto USB-C cable so that this device is currently charging. And then I can just use this as just like a wireless charging pad and then just lay my phone on top. And then it is going to charge both my phone and then the battery bank itself. Therefore, it is going to prioritize charging my phone. And then when it is done, it is going to start charging this device on the back here. So you can certainly leave that overnight so that you can charge both of the devices at the same time. Or another method is to use the included cable if you have a device that is not capable of charging wirelessly, or if you just want to rely on USB-C cable instead for whatever reason, then you can just connect that instead and it is going to start charging your device. So that is available as your option, and I'm sure you appreciate having options as well. So in addition to all the wireless charging pads that I have throughout the home, I now have this one always in my bag that I carry around so that I can easily charge my phone on the go and not worry about running out of battery. So for all of these devices that I have mentioned inside of this video, I'll be sure to leave the links in the description for you guys to go ahead and also get these accessories. So basically, these were the accessories that I decided to use in my daily basis so that I don't necessarily increase the capacity of the battery on the phone, but rather make the charging easier and more accessible. Therefore, I don't need to worry about charging as much. So hopefully this products and this sort of guide was helpful for you. If you found it useful, please like this video and consider subscribing to my channel to continue watching these type of videos. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye.